According to research from Gallup, one of the #1 reasons that employees consistently give for why they left or changed jobs, lack of development opportunities and lack of career growth. In this video, I'm going to show one of the most important leadership distinctions I ever learned around growth and development, and actually learned it from a tomato plant. Hi, I'm Chris Littlefield. I'm the founder of Beyond Thank You and the author of the book 75 Team Activities to Promote Teams. I help leaders and organizations around the world build and maintain cultures where their people feel valued and can be at their best every day, regardless where they're located. If you enjoyed this video, please hit subscribe. Did you know that plants tend to grow in proportion to the pot in which they're in? Well, a couple of years ago, I was living in Santiago, Chile with my wife and daughter. And Santiago is a city of over 5 million people, and I'm from a small town in Maine. So when my daughter was about 8 months old, I wanted to make sure that she had a garden and had that opportunity to play in the dirt. So I put her in her stroller, pushed her down to the local hardware store, bought a bag of soil, bought those little plastic containers and tomato seeds. We went back home and we planted a little farm on our back balcony. Well, a couple weeks later, after some sun and some watering, our tomato plant sprouted. And my daughter and I transplanted a whole bunch of the tomatoes into one of the window boxes, which was much larger on the front of our building. And we noticed something happened. 2 to 3 weeks later, all the transplanted tomatoes were double or triple the size, where the ones that were left behind were still the same size. A couple weeks more, they flowered and we had tomatoes, but the ones back in the small containers were still the same size. They never flowered and they never had fruit. And what we stumbled upon in this unintentional experiment is something that's been researched by Hendrik Port and at the Jolk Research Institute in Germany. And the researchers took MRIs of 80 barley plants and they found that the roots would grow until they hit the side of the pot. And then they seemed to send a signal back saying, stop growing. They later reviewed 65 studies of various different species and found the same thing. And on average, doubling the pot size allowed plants to grow 43% larger. So as soon as I saw this research, as an organizational consultant, the first question that came to mind is, are we inadvertently stunting employee growth? Do our employees feel like their roots have hit the side of the pot and there's no room to grow? Now, it may seem like a stretch to compare people to tomato plants, but working as an executive coach and an organizational consultant over a decade, I've witnessed the impact firsthand when an employee feels like there's absolutely no room to grow. When they often explain their experience of work of feeling like they're dying in their job. And I've also witnessed the amazing thing that happens when employees transplanted via a new project, a new role, a new department, or even a new organization instantly blossom once they were in a new container. As leaders and as organizations, it's important to understand that you're the one creating the pot or the container in which your people show up in every day. Every conversation we have either shrinks or expands the pot. Are we only reaching out to people and we said, I only want you to work on this specific thing, don't do anything else, only do exactly what I told you? You're going to shrink the pot. But are you reaching out after a project and debriefing how it went? Said, hey, here's what I think you did really well, and here's what I think you could do to take it to the next level next time. Are you giving them regular feedback? Are you helping them connect with mentors in other departments? Are you connecting with learning opportunities? Are you sharing how you're learning and growing together? Then you're going to continue to expand the pot. Do you specifically understand how this role that they're in is going to contribute to helping them accomplish their overall career goals? If you haven't taken time to do that, make sure you reach out this week to understand how do they want to grow, how do they want to learn, and how they want to develop so you can keep on expanding that pot. And as organizations, it's important to understand and communicate all the opportunities that people have to learn and grow within our organizations, right? Are there learning opportunities that we offer? Are there trainings? Do we give tuition reimbursement? Help people understand the different career ladders and how they can develop and grow within your organization and how to reach each one of those stages and then connect them with the mentors and help them understand the process to be able to do that. And when we do that, we'll constantly expand the container and make sure that this is a pot where people's roots don't just hit the side and people feel like they're growing every day. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please hit subscribe. Once again, I'm Chris Littlefield from Beyond Thank You. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay connected.